Yo, what's going on, gang? Today we got some Black Ops 7 leaks, but what makes these so unique, these came out April of last year. So we had a Reddit user talk about these like iconic Black Ops 2 like game coming out, these leaks. And this is what he said in April of last year. The story will be set in 2035. That is confirmed that Black Ops 7 will be 2035, set to follow a Black Ops 2 story. Story will also involve Woods and Mason. That has been confirmed. Revealing that the campaign would have up to a 4-player co-op and a big open world map. In the trailer, you see 4 players flying in over Avalon. I've covered that on this channel. That actually is like, it is Avalon, it is 4 players, but it's co-op campaign is what that is. It's not BR. So that all of this has been confirmed. So with that being said, this guy's like very credible so far. And one thing we know about what we've seen in this trailer is that this game is a futuristic title. We saw an invisible person, for God's sakes, in the trailer. With that being said, he also claimed Omni Movement will be making a return to all modes with the addition of wall running. Wall running was Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3. And I gotta tell you, I wasn't a fan of jetpacks, like when you could just like double jump way up in the air, fly. That wasn't my bread and butter, but wall running was sick. I'm not mad at an addition of wall running to COD as long as it's not like an exosuit base, you're flying a mile in the air. But like being able to just like, if there's a gap, you know, jump out, run across and get to, I think that could be really cool. It can make for some big plays in Warzone. But it's looking like wall running is going to be coming back based on how credible this guy's been so far. None of this is confirmed yet other than everything we just read up top. It says multiplayer progression will also carry over from BO6 and reward players who grinded last year's entry. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but if I had to guess, with Treyarch going back-to-back, it's our first time ever getting back-to-back Black Ops titles, I don't see how that could be too far off. Switch the pace up just a little bit. It says here, while all of this is subject to change, it should be taken with a grain of salt. A number of new features like multiplayer progression carrying over and the potential innovations of zombies, like a drivable wonder weapon, like it'd be called a wonder vehicle, could be a huge switch up for the Call of Duty formula. I think this is like a trial year. Black Ops 6 wasn't bad. It wasn't the perfect game, but it was definitely like a game that did better for the franchise than worse. It didn't hurt the franchise by any means. Usually when they have a game that doesn't hurt the franchise, the next year they like to try new things. I think we've seen this over the years, so it's safe to say that we're going to see some very new things in COD that we haven't seen yet, like maybe wonder vehicles and maybe wall running returns. To this younger generation, a lot of the games nowadays have stuff like wall running, so to see it coming into COD might not have such a bad taste in everyone's mouth as it did the first time when it was very new to everything. Right here, it says additionally a number of the maps they saw, this leakers, they had futuristic Japanese theme to them, with many of older maps from the series having their layouts ported into this new setting. However, the biggest info drop was zombies related. It says the user revealed that the mode will have the largest round-based zombies map ever created, a remake of Transit map from BO2, a focus on the original zombies crew, and an exploration of the old timelines, and a difficulty slider. That's a lot to digest. If that's the case, like a new Transit, the largest map ever with a difficulty slider, I think that could appeal to everybody, because some people have a hard time with zombies. Some people, like myself, really love zombies, love doing Easter eggs. But I like the fact that they could do a difficulty slider for those who might have trouble playing games. Or maybe even like people are really passionate about games, but they don't have the cognitive ability to keep up with something like zombies. Maybe they make it a little easier so it's a level playing field for said people. It's almost like an accessibility thing, and I really do like that they're adding something like that. With them saying that it would focus the original zombies crew, that's already kind of happening now, like in BO6. That's, you know, we've kind of kept up with the original crew, so it makes sense that we're wrapping up in BO6. We kind of have this whole storyline going, and now we're going into BO7. We're going to pick up with the OG crew. I can see that happening. I think this might be nuts. I mean, and if they're talking about Transit, A wonder vehicle might not be off the table, especially if it's the largest round based ever. Gang, this could be a really big game. Keep in mind, all these are leaks, but they're credible and they seem like everything they've talked about so far has been spot on. So hopefully they'll continue to be spot on. Gang, listen, if you are new to the channel and enjoy the content, hit that sub button, press that like, and I will catch you all tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it, gang.